the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare. She can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.
Hi everyone. How are you today? We have a horrible situation that has gone on in Jamaica, and I really don't mean the hurricanes. That's not what I mean. I mean, we have inconsiderate folks that think it's okay to yell at America, at tourists, at another country's problem. Now, here's the thing. Because I know Americans are not stupid and 92% of us are educated. I already know that y'all knew about this hurricane because they would have been talking about it. They would have been talking about it had you checked your bookings. Warning, could be a hurricane. They're not going to say a category 5 because no one knew it at the time. At the last minute, it turned into a category 5. But along the way, you would have known that there was a hurricane. When you got there, you would have known there was a hurricane and there would have been options for you. And the basic option would have gone would have been to go on back. That would have been the best and basic option. Now, you're absolutely right. They could say hurricane and then it could turn left, it could turn right, it could not hit the island. But I don't know if that would have been the reason for me to stay. Oh, it could turn left? Got it. Or that you would think, well, the hotels are made of concrete, so the hotels are going to be safe, which is true, but it doesn't mean there's not going to be water damage coming from the ceiling into your bedroom. So, for tourists, I would say the next time you hear potential typhoon, hurricane, whatever, do not continue on your plans. I'm going to give you some grace and allow your ignorance to win, and that's okay for you to say, I didn't know. I'm going to give you that. I'm just going to remind you that I am not stupid, and neither are you, educated. And there would have been information along the way that would have given you some indication that this would have been a problem for you regardless. But since you move forward with your plans, your nasty attitudes, how's anybody supposed to deal with that? And I'm most disappointed in Black Americans. Can we speak on it? Who says that? Who says speak on it? Because of Black Americans, I will never go on a cruise with all Black people. I hate to say it. I don't care. Pull my Black card. I don't care. I will not do it. You go on a cruise to relax, to enjoy, to be like taken in by the sea on the deck or party hard at night. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. You do not go on a cruise to fight like a bunch of niggers. And I'm not getting off the boat with you. Fuck you. Tracy, you coming? No. They didn't pull my name. No. Y'all don't know how to act. That's fine. I'm not. No. In fact, I'm hiding in the bathroom and ignoring your text so we don't have to have another confrontation. Oh, that was good. I'm going to make some more. Carrot. Oh, carrot and cucumber. Oh, made me very. Listen to me. I am more disgusted with Black Americans. Now, for those of you that are Caribbean, and I am a Caribbean by my mom's blood, but I became a Caribbean by living here in St. Croix. Now, let me tell you something. You got to do better, tourists. You have to do better. Now, the one thing I have noticed here, though, no attitudes here. When tourists come to St. Croix, there's no attitude. But let me tell you why. Because the Caribbeans do not respond to your ugly. They're like this. They're not like, you saw the way I just budged my neck? No, they don't even do that shit. They go like this. I'm trying to be like a Caribbean, but it's really hard. Do you hear me talking? Inside, they are cussing you out and probably cursing your firstborn. Y'all are making mistakes by going to a Caribbean country and fucking with those people. That's a mistake. That's a mistake. All right. Now, I got some videos to show y'all. I just took a shower. I got up early this morning. My car's not working. I got up early this morning. Head gasket blew, which is fine. Oh, knowing God, He wanted to make sure I got to my sister's memorial. I probably was going to wind up in a car accident. And God was like, take the car from her. She's got to get to California. She's got to finish this. So here I am with no car, which is fine. It's fine. Summer's over. It's hot as fuck out there. But I got up this morning, did not even wash my ass. I put on yesterday's clothes because you can't put on clean clothes with a dirty ass. I got to tell you the truth. It's the truth. So I got up early this morning. I went back to my old cart. Like everybody used to see me with my cart. I went back to that. Very, very embarrassing. And I went to the supermarket. Richard took me to the supermarket yesterday, but we couldn't get cucumbers. I wouldn't have gone out this morning, but we couldn't get cucumbers. And I got to make carrot cucumber juice for Richard, who, by the way, always takes care of me. Always. When I go in his house, he always goes, he's so sweet. He goes, you need the fan on you, don't you? And I was like, I really do, Richard. And he just puts the fan on me. And then we sit there and we talk, and all this fan is on me. I love kindness like that. I love simple kindness. Oh, Richard sent me something that kind of scared me, though. Hold on a second. Richard, I don't know if he knows what I do for a living, which I really don't think he knows what I do for a living. Or he does now, but he's turning a blind eye to it. Oh, this is on Facebook. Let me see if I can find this guy on Instagram, TikTok. Shark man, right in the street. Lord, help us. Keep up. I got you, baby. Don't know. It's heading down the road. Someone call the authorities. Someone call the authorities. Let me see. ZPPELI. ZPPELI. Oh,
I was holding something in the hands. I was today. The staff again.
all right. I don't know if it has music attached to it, but I'll just play it because I can't download it. Facebook and their rules. This is what Richard sent me. Power on. Gather the speaker. Bluetooth pairing mode. Power on. Power on. Gather the speaker. Bluetooth pairing mode. Just lift the device. And then he goes, and I didn't look at it first. And he goes, "Oh, you didn't look at my," and I was like, "Oh, no, I meant to, but I forgot." So I look at it while I'm with him. And it's some voodoo ritual to fall in love with somebody. Bring back your lost lover. 3 days and live a happy and a healthy. Now, Richard's gay. Let's just start there. But he's starting to become ungay. Dead ass. I think Richard's falling in love with me. Dead ass. He's becoming more black. He's 100% MAGA. I think. I don't know if he's MAGA. He acts like he's MAGA. This nigga's falling in love with me. I'm like, why would you send me that though? And where would you have to go to find this? Because he's on the computer all the time. He's like a mad scientist on the computer. You would have to research voodoo love rituals to even get that. And that's dated. That's going back at least 20 years. Period. Because the girl is not wearing braids. Lord have mercy, Richard. Oh. Richard makes my nerves bad. Anywho. Hi, Ken. How are you? Hi, Marcella. Hi, Noel. Hi, One Deep. Hi, Carlita. How are you? Hi, Steven. Have food creation. All right. Oh. Let's get another video in. I want to get another drink, by the way, so I'm going to choose something that is presumably long. This is a good one, but it's long. But it gives me time to like get my juice making on.
This is not my regular content, but I am coming on here because this is absolutely why people do not like Americans and why when you travel abroad, you need to book with someone that knows, especially when you are traveling during hurricane season. I am absolutely appalled that I just saw this video, I believe from a newscaster in Indianapolis, and she got wind of it through friends. They went to Jamaica. Even though they knew a hurricane was coming, they went anyway. Didn't have travel insurance. Rule number one. I have been selling travel since I am 16 years old. I am now 47. And I will tell you, the one time that I did not offer it, or the one time where I didn't push a little bit and say, you are traveling, something could happen. No, we're not going to take it. Why would we need to cancel? So I was young. I was in my early 20s, and I said, okay. I didn't want to push. And I said, if you do cancel, blah, blah, blah. And there was fine print. They signed all the information. They signed everything because that's what we had them do. You came into our office. This was back in the day when there were offices, on main streets and main roads and little, mini malls and things like that. They were all over the place. We had them come in. You have to sign because you wouldn't get any of your documentation. That was paper back then. It was not digitized yet at that point. And I Personally, I still don't think it should be digitized. I still think you can have it on your phone, you can have it in your email. You need to have a physical copy of all of your stuff. You need your confirmation numbers, phone numbers, you need all of that. Not just on your phone, you need physical copies of it. That's just me personally. And I remember what happened. Something occurred. I don't remember what it was, and they had to cancel. And it was very last minute. And there was nothing I could do. And I said, I advised you to buy it. And then I got in trouble. What have you. Not that I got in trouble, but the clients were mad at me and said, well, blah, 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 blah. And I said, but, you know, et cetera, et cetera. At that point in time, what my company at the time did, because they were irate and calling and it was ridiculous, they offered them vouchers. They did not give them their money back. They said, you have a year to use this towards this hotel chain that they were going to. It was an all-inclusive hotel chain. They were going to give it to them. And then in turn, we changed our policies in regards to selling travel insurance. And what had happened was we had this new thing put on our invoices that says, big, bold, red letters, I am declining the travel insurance offered by my vacation planner. And I am 100% responsible for any fees incurred. To sum it up. That wasn't verbatim, but that's what it was. And if they didn't sign it, we were not charging their card. So there was all this verbiage on there saying, if you do not sign this waiver, it was an insurance waiver, then we're not booking your flights, we're not doing any of that. This has to be signed before we do anything. Because, you know, I cannot tell you how many times people were like, well, what do you mean if something happens? Something can happen tomorrow and you may have to cancel your trip. And then you're out of all of these things. For the amount that you're paying, and I'm just using this as an example, if you're spending $5,000 in total for a trip for a week, which is a really good deal, all-inclusive, airfare, the whole thing, why would you not spend a couple $100s more to cover yourself? God forbid something happens. And here's the kicker. It's never you. It's always something else. And then you're like, oh, it's my mom, it's my dad, it's my grandmother, it's my That's what insurance is for. That's what travel insurance is for. Now, I'm going to get back to this happening for this couple. They are staying at one of the Riu properties in Montego Bay. And for the record, Riu is not owned by an American family. It is owned by a family from, I believe it's in Majorca, Spain. It is a Spaniard family that owns the Riu properties. And they're all over the world. All over the world. Lovely. They're great properties. I've been selling them for years. They're great. Jamaica just had one of the worst hurricanes ever in the history of their island. Like, I mean, hospitals. Now, thank God, I know there have been some fatalities, which is extremely sad and so unfortunate. It breaks my heart. I've been to the island so many times. It's such a the ambiance of the island, their culture, their food, their energy is amazing. Is amazing. I have been there many, many, many times, and it's just, you know, there's history there. Bob Marley, you know what I'm saying? Just going around to the different historic things that this island offers is just wonderful. Tourism is their main import. You know what I'm saying? Like the tourists, the cruise ships, the beautiful, beautiful resorts. Oh my gosh, so many amazing. That's where Sandals was born. Sandals was born in Jamaica. Like, that's huge. These people, there was many of them that went to this particular Riu. I do not know the exact name of this Riu property. Riu is the name. Now, this decimated the island. There's like no electricity. The airport is really out of commission. I was looking at pictures, and it breaks my heart to see this, because the amount of help they're going to need, which I hope they will get, you know, to fix the island. And not only that, but, you know, you think about, oh, these beautiful hotels. There are homes that are no longer there. There are homes that are just flattened. They lost everything. That's what I'm thinking about. Yes, the hotels will be able to rebuild, and the hotels had significant damage. There are palm trees, huge, beautiful, uprooted. I mean, they were sideways when you were watching, and some of the people were you know, live streaming and stuff, and I just saying, please be careful, go inside, you know, and they just wanted to show the people. I get it, you know. People that worked at these hotels, where do you think they live? They live on the island. So what did they do? They stayed there to be safe and probably lost their home in the interim. And everything that they owned, and they're gone. And now they have to worry about mudslides, because there's beautiful mountains in Jamaica as well. So some people, they're not able to leave, right? I believe they said they're not able to leave until Saturday. And that's even if they can leave on Saturday. So the resort said, if you want to continue to stay here, extra days, we have to charge you. You can't stay for free. If anyone thinks that they could stay at a resort or any hotel after a significant natural disaster, what is wrong with you? I'm sorry. That baffles my mind. Listen. I get it. It's a crazy situation, but you also have to think. God forbid if something happens and I'm stuck here because it's way hurricane season. Even if you're stuck there 1 or 2 days more, you have to make sure you have enough money. Like, I don't understand this. They are up. So the hotel, Chewy, stop licking. That's my dog. The hotel advised the people that said, well, we're not going to pay. They're like, well, then we're going to deactivate your room key cards and you're going to have to go find a shelter and stay in a shelter if you are unable to pay. I do believe they gave discounted rates, which they normally have done when that has happened in years past, that, they have to extend their stay. Of course you have to extend your stay, but you're going to be fed and people are working here cleaning up your rooms and all this other stuff and you're not paying anything? What? I am in shock right now. I can't believe that these people think that they're just supposed to stay for free. That's not how this works. Now, what would happen if you took travel insurance? Granted, this is a natural disaster, so there is kind of a fine line there because depending on the type of insurance that you book, there's different kinds. So there's cancel for any reason, which usually you get a voucher of some sort from the company that you're booking with. If you book through a company like, and I will use that as an example, Liberty Travel, or if you use Apple Vacations, Funjet Vacations, places like that. Those are wholesalers. GoGo Vacations, which is no longer. You would receive a voucher, or you pay a higher cost of insurance, okay, based on the amount of that you're paying. And then you come back, you submit the claim form, and then you get a refund. You would get a monetary refund of that amount, less taxes and things like that. That's how that works. Now, and there's also different types of insurance. Like there's other insurance companies like Travel Guard that you could book as well, which let's just say you're booking airline tickets and you forget to book it with the airline itself. You can call Travel Guard and say, hey, I just booked this. Can you give me insurance for my airline ticket? Sure. Boop, boop, boop. They'll ask you questions, and then you're covered. Travel insurance is one of the most important things you can do when you are traveling anywhere within the United States, especially when you're traveling out of the United States. Sometimes your credit cards, a lot of people are like, I have an Amex, I'm covered. Are you really covered? You need to double check that. The audacity of these people in Jamaica that expect this hotel that just got decimated to give them a free room. The privilege is absolutely horrifying and disgusting. There are people from Jamaica that have lost their homes, and you want to stay there for free? Go find a shelter. You should be ashamed of yourselves. This is why people don't like Americans when they travel abroad, because they don't do their homework and they don't do it right. Jamaica, we are praying for you. Stay strong. We are here. Let us know what you need. Maybe we can send some stuff over there and do that, because it's just, we want you to come back and come back strong.
Who here travels with travel insurance? At the very least, I take travel insurance from the airlines, at the very least. Because if something happens, I'm not even thinking about a hurricane. I'm thinking about weather issues and a stopover and having to get to the next destination, but you have a stopover, but your plane couldn't leave the other side of Timbuktu because they're having weather issues over there. Or you're having weather issues at your first, or mechanic issues, but you got to catch. And then you have like an hour when you land to find the other plane, which is not enough time, by the way. Richard just helped me book a ticket to California, and we had so many options. And he's like, oh, Tracy, if you take this, you got 45 minutes. And I was like, I could do it. And then he's like, but what if something happens? Right. So now I think I have a 2 hour layover. And then Richard goes, it's 2 hours. I was like, Richard, I can work at the airport. I work on the phone. I work on Zoom. I can work on the airport. I I enjoy my own company. I'm one of those weirdos. I'll be fine at the airport. I will talk to somebody because that's what I do for a living, and I don't even have to talk to anyone. Somebody will find me and someone will tell me their problem, and I will be engaged because I'm the weirdo in the group. Literally, I have a sign that says talk to her. Her. Their spirit guides are like her. And here, like a zombie, somebody comes. Hi. I already know. I'm like, spirit sent you, didn't they? Free session. And I'll be there for them. I know my job, spirit. You send them, I will come. Um, I mean, when my sister passed away, I went to the beach and two people. I was in the beach. I was in the water. I figured it would be safe to cry in the water, but I guess people could tell that I was crying. I just wanted to see to take my tears. I'm so glad I did. I did not hold on to it. I pushed. I went to the water. I cried. And two women came up to me and they were like, are you okay? I was like, no. And then they hugged me. And I knew that was spirit. I know when spirit enters. And I guess they knew nobody was here to hug me. And they went to give me a hug. And all the men that I know, they don't hug. They're like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm like, yeah. They're like, be good. I'm like, yeah. But I just needed a hug. And God sent two women to me. So, so if I'm the stranger at the airport and there is a sign that says, I listen, people will come. And that's okay. That's okay. I never mind doing what emotionally is something that I really, really love to do. Hi, Tiffany.
This town was bad, devastated. It was very bad. Every roof was off the house. Every roof. It didn't spare nobody. Every tree was off. All the trees, everything, every building. It was devastated. It's not good. No light, no water. I want to go back to New York. I want to go home. I got enough of this. It's a lot. It's a lot.
That's the airport.
So we're out here trying to survive Melissa, and this is what they're feeding us, bro. What the fuck is this? Yo, I'm pissed off. Is this real life? So it's 9 o'clock in the morning and they have given out granola bars, plantain chips, and oh yeah.
So we all know about the devastating hurricane that hit Jamaica, but I've seen videos of this one tourist in Jamaica who was complaining about how the hotel was operating and the food that they were giving people while this hurricane was actively approaching. I'll tag her below because that's the most tone-deaf video I've ever seen, and for her to complain but also feel like she should be getting different treatment because she's a tourist, it's insane. Like the privilege of her to complain about these things while she can go home and everything that she had is still there. Meanwhile, the people of Jamaica have had their shit destroyed by this hurricane and their lives are forever changed, yet she's complaining. Like, just to have the audacity to complain about how a hotel is preparing for a hurricane, when for one, you shouldn't even be there because you knew about this hurricane coming, you shouldn't have even taken that trip. But number two, those workers aren't allowed to leave because they have to take care of the tourists at the hotel like you. Like, just where has people's humanity gone? Because, you know, the average person would be like, oh my god, you know, I took this trip, you know, the hurricane's coming, like, I'm gonna do everything I can to help the staff, you know, I'm not gonna complain because this could be life or death. But instead, she's just complaining. It's just so selfish to think like that. And like so many people are just becoming so much more self-centered. They're like, oh, what's going to happen to me? How does this affect me? It's me, 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 instead of looking at, you know, what's happening to the greater good of society.
Yes, he's absolutely right. He's absolutely right. Tiffany, let me take you down. I'm so sorry, sweetie.
Gas. You all know this room was coming, right? So you're gonna give us bag lunches?
We'll go anywhere in the United States. We just need to get out of Jamaica, please.
All-inclusive resort. Okay.
This is a lunchbox.
I firmly believe that one of the functions of mass tourism is to further divide the global working class. We're seeing this division currently in Jamaica, where tourists are expressing their anger at hotel workers for not having certain foods and services ready to cater to them. This conflict is on purpose, and I'm going to use Marx's concept of a labor aristocracy to describe why. I released a video a few days ago describing how mass tourism allows the working class from the global north to go to the global south and feel like kings for a day, specifically when staying at all-inclusive resorts. There's a reason why all-inclusives seem to be so accessible, so cheap, so easy, everything's figured out for you. That exists so that workers from the global north can easily save up and take a quick and easy vacation to somewhere tropical, enjoy themselves for a few days, then get back to the capitalist grind. This is the labor aristocracy, workers in the global north who have much more privilege than workers in the global south. And part of that privilege is that they're able to be paid more in the global north because the companies that they work for outsource the grunt labor to the global south, where a slave class exists with no labor protections and can therefore be heavily exploited to do a lot of labor for almost free or for a very low cost, which then frees up the revenue of the corporation to be able to pay workers in the global north much more. Now here's the thing, workers in the global north are still oppressed by capitalism. They are still victims of capitalism, but comparatively their lives are a lot more comfortable. So long as they toe company line, they can pretty much coast through a comfortable life. But that comfort comes at the expense of workers in the global south. This is a reality that many workers in the global south are acutely aware of, but that many workers in the global north are ignorant to. And they take that ignorance and the promise of being king for a day that they've been sold by the all-inclusive resort they're going to be staying at, and then behave in oppressive ways to workers at the resort destinations who are there to wait on them hand and foot. Tourism then ends up becoming a point of friction between these two classes of workers. The labor aristocracy from the global north, whose much more comfortable life in the global north makes them more susceptible to buying into modes of capitalism, tell them it's okay to exploit the workers that are already being exploited by the hotel that they're working for. When the labor aristocracy travels to the global south, they lose sight of the fact that they themselves are also an oppressed working class. And feeling like king for a day makes them believe that maybe if they just work harder, they can be kings for more than just a day, maybe a week, a month, a year, their lifetime. So their vacation actually ends up being effective propaganda that makes them more willing to buy into capitalism because they've tasted unlimited privilege for a few days. That system that they feel is much kinder to them as a labor aristocracy is brutal to the workers in the global south, who are the recipients of a much more brutal form of capitalism than the labor aristocracy ever experiences in the global north. These divides create a lot of friction, and that's what we're seeing at the resorts in Jamaica. You have these groups of working class people, but only one segment of them believes that they're not working class, and they wield that privilege against a group of people that they have more in common with than the kings they're trying to be. Mind you, while all this is happening, real estate developers are preparing to grab land in Jamaica as they often do after an ecological disaster. A disaster, mind you, that is created by the systems of capitalism that the labor aristocracy is so eager to buy into. So while the working classes fight each other, the real movers and shakers of capitalism steal land, buy up property, gentrify entire neighborhoods in Jamaica and the Caribbean, and then blame that entire process of gentrification that can only be carried out via policy and huge amounts of capital on the most visible scapegoat, the belligerent tourists, aka the labor aristocracy, that tried so hard to become kings for a day. This is where the largest trick is played. Belligerent tourists are easy to blame because they're loud and they're visible, and they make a perfect distraction while real estate developers and private equity firms buy political elites and colonize the land. The worst part, they're going to build an all-inclusive resort that you will go to next year. The entire cycle will repeat again and again and again. Kindly see below for resources on how you can help communities in Jamaica. Thank you so much.
Well, there you have it. That was probably the best video. That was an amazing video right there. Hi, beautiful baby. Oh, man, people are weird, just entitled and lacking any kind of empathy, kindness, or respect. Good day, Miss Tracy in chat. Yep, she laid it out perfectly. Well, beautiful baby. Oh, that's why I know I'm going to sound silly, but it's okay. That's why the aliens are coming. And I'm dead serious. I don't know if the aliens are coming, but that's why the world is falling apart. If you can't, I'm dead serious. Like, I'm disappointed in Black people. But I know why I'm disappointed. Because although she said North and South, working class and working class, to me, it's say it right. To me, it's not having respect for Caribbeans. To me, it's like automatically believing that the Caribbean country, forgive me, is not up to par. And so, I mean, I don't see that here. I don't see where Americans come here and look down on the Caribbeans here, but these Caribbeans got attitude. So fuck with them and they'll put you on a road trip to nowhere. And you'll stop that shit. I think what happens is that there's this automatic belief, whether you're in the Caribbean or whether you're, and I can only speak for Americans, I can't speak for Londoners. I can only speak for the people that I know. But I can tell you that even in the States, there is something there between Americans and Caribbeans where there's competition. Caribbeans think they're better than Americans. Americans think they're better than Caribbeans. And it's not said so outwardly today, but I grew up when they started coming over. I grew up watching adults make fun of Caribbeans, which led to generational disrespect. I grew up where the children of Caribbeans were told to go to college so that they could catch up with Americans. I know people that've got 2, 3, 4 degrees from Jamaica to prove that they are better than Americans. So it seems to be this weird competition going on. And by the way, you don't need 2, 3, 4 degrees. It's stupid. But you can say it. And the minute you say it, you're automatically better than the next person. Because it's truth, it's fact. It's like Wendy, I got 4 degrees. I got 4 degrees. That's Africans do the same shit when they come here. We look down on Africans because the way we got the information growing up, y'all poor shit. That's the way we got the information. It was never true, or maybe parts of it was true, but they only show the part where everybody's barefoot and there's mud all over the place. I promise you. Just Sally Struthers with the poor kids with the flies all over the place. Y'all didn't grow up with that. We did. That was our version of Africa. That's not okay. Over in Africa, we were taught that we weren't the best kind of people. So whatever you do, don't marry them. You know what I mean? Like, what's happening in Jamaica is not today. But I'm disappointed in today because we're so much more educated. I'm not going to blame my mama. I'm not going to blame my grandmama. They got information the way it was given to them. But in today's world, where you could seek out your own information, book your own tickets, go ahead and study Jamaica. There's no way you just bought a ticket to Jamaica and said, I'm going to go and I'm going to act like she said a king for the day or for the week or for 3 days. Or I'm going to shake that ass. And you know what I really hate? Because I took a cruise to all the Caribbean countries because I knew I was going to relocate to a Caribbean country. It just never dawned on me Virgin Islands. And I don't know what island I was on. I don't know if I was on Nevis. I think we took a boat to Nevis, but we landed in St. Kitts. And the minute we land, my son was with his girlfriend, and they're partying hard on the, I don't know what you call the boat that leads there. They're partying, they're playing music. I'm sitting down. I got off the boat and I went ahead of them. Why was I prostituted? And I kept saying, no, no, no. And the guy is like on my ass, but I knew my son was going to catch up to me. Sure enough, here my son go, you don't understand, no? And I was like, I tried to tell you. Ugh. And I was like, get him. I don't care. Fight him. I don't care. He was like, man. Like, no is no. This is my mother, by the way. And I was like, I tried to tell you. You just thought I would give in. And where was I supposed to give in to? Like, what dirty hotel were you going to bring me to? Because that is something they would not do that if that was something we did not do over there. Now, here in St. Croix, I have not seen prostitution. I have heard there is prostitution, but they got it quiet here. But I don't see it. When I went to them other countries, it was obvious because they solicit me. I don't know. Oh, thank you. Thank you, beautiful baby. She's like, it doesn't sound silly to me. I got it. Get it, girl. Wait, what? I had no idea you were live. Oh, I know. It's okay, sweetie. It's okay. You know I'm going to answer my phone anyway.
Hi. This is not to all African Americans, as I have a whole bunch of African American friends who are cultured, who are educated, who are just simply kind, who has empathy. This is not for you. I'm speaking to the ones who are not in fact cultured. The ones that are like kind of new money, right? The ones that don't know how to read the room.
Right.
Y'all, can y'all stop coming to our country?
Right.
Just stop.
Right.
Like, we know, because we've been watching it our whole lives, we know that your own government don't like Black Americans. We know that unless you are very wealthy in that country, that they don't care about you guys. That
Boom.
at best you're living in a very okay situation. If you're middle class, you still got poor cousins and poor aunties and poor uncles, right? So I hate to see when y'all get your little monies, whether you affirmed it, you put on your credit card, or you ran into some new money. I hate to see y'all come to what you consider third world countries and try to flex try to flex on locals. I hate to see it. What are you guys doing?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how the saying is all skin folk and kinfolk?
Mm-hmm.
That's how you guys act.
Mm-hmm.
You know, regardless of the propaganda that you may see, the world, the black diaspora, we hate to see how your government treats you. We hate the history of slavery in America. We think it's the absolute worst.
Yeah.
Right? And we see you guys as kin because we're all an extension of each other. But it's really interesting. This been happening for a minute. When y'all come to places like Jamaica and go to the hotels, you treat the workers like they're some subordinates to you.
Mm.
You actually treat them how white people treat you in America. Yeah, I said it.
Boom. Boom.
It's
She
like you
said,
can't wait to get back into that role of power.
mm.
The power struggle is sickening
Mm.
because at best y'all living in a very okay neighborhood. By the behavior of a lot of you guys, I know
Mm-hmm.
exactly what your situation is.
Mm-hmm.
You're not well read, you're not educated, you don't know time and place, yet you go to these places and you're so rude.
Mm.
So we're experiencing a category 5 hurricane. I mean, if this was happening anywhere in the world, it's a big deal. But it's happening right there. And the people working there don't get to go home to their children, to
Yes.
their wives, to their husbands. They have to be there to tend to you. They're
Mm.
scared. They have to hold it together for you. And
Mm.
you would think, as kinfolk,
Right.
right, that you say, you want to know what, this sucks. But, you know, sis over here has a family. She's trying, he's trying. Let's just try and, like, get through this together. No, you chicks are on here complaining that you're getting pastries for breakfast, that you're getting ramen noodles, and that you're getting cookies. Enough time, I know, say enough on the door, have money up here. What are you saying? A lot of you don't live anything better up here. Please to cut it out. Stop going there and flexing on people that you think you're better than. Don't eat the food then. Stay there and starve.
Mm-hmm.
They're telling you you can't go outside right now because all the trees are down. You can
Right.
step on something and harm yourself. You gonna
Right.
complain that you feel like you're in jail? It's a category 5 hurricane. I was in the States for Hurricane Katrina.
Mm.
In one of the wealthiest neighborhoods look it up, Parkland, Florida. You know what we got for free? Ice. We got free ice, not even a bottle of water.
Mm.
And we had to stay inside for 2 weeks. Get over it.
Mm.
You guys sick stomach, all of you. In fact, I cannot wait for them to figure out a way for you to get the hell out of our country.
That's right.
And to my cultured African Americans, can you please? I'm grateful for
That's
the
me.
ones making the videos, speaking on it, because the entitlement is beyond me.
Thank
Because in
you.
America, you'd be treated no differently. They
Mm.
don't care about y'all, sis. Y'all will be treated no differently at the hotels here, and you know it. So just pack it up and come out to the people in space.
I mean, does anybody else want to cry when it hits that home? That, like, that hurts. That hurts to be told the way she told it, the way the other girl told. No one else is sensitive. I would never. And take this as an example. I'm not better than you. I'm saying from now on, sloppy black Americans, stop. Stop your entitlement. I don't know about you. I would eat a pastry for breakfast every day. I don't know about you. I would be like, thank you. And I would be asking the person giving me the food, how's your family? How far do you live? Did you get to go home? Like, what is happening here? I'm disgusted by my own people. And for them to say, one woman, I have the video, for her to say, you knew a hurricane was coming. Bitch, you knew a hurricane was coming. Who the fuck are you? Like, are you people crazy? It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Like, y'all need to stop. Just stop.
This morning they dropped off breakfast, so we have sausage, bacon, potatoes, and eggs. And then they gave us an insane amount of pastries.
All of the pastries are doubled.
All of the pastries are doubled, so whatever I got, he got, which is insane. So we have cookies, muffins, and cake. Some looks like banana bread. They gave us a salad, no dressing. So, don't know how that works.
Jamaicans in Jamaica could care less about giving you outstanding hotel experience right now. Americans, when I tell y'all, oh my gosh, fellow Americans, can y'all actually turn your brains on for 2.5 seconds? Like, damn, do you actually think that those workers who live in Jamaica care about giving you good food and good service, hot towels and fresh sheets?
She ain't lying. I was disgusted when I seen those videos, right, Miss Shauna? She ain't lying. Sad. But let's take, I can only talk to my people. I know Lovely T did the same video. She has a great following. I can only ask that my spiritual people don't play spiritual if you ain't. Don't go to another country and show your ass. Not my spiritual people. So I'm just doing this video for my spiritual people. We have to be humble. I can't imagine a mother not going back home to their children or husband because she works at a hotel and she can't leave and has to sleep there with y'all. But maybe the telephone service went out and she's not even sure her children are safe. Or a man can't get back to his wife and his children. That's called devastating. And to have to cater to your dumb black asses. We're not doing that anymore. I can only speak to my people. You go out of the country, you mind your fucking manners. And if you wouldn't do it in Egypt, where you already know they'll put your ass on a camel and abandon you. Oh, we left somebody behind? Oh, you mean the nasty American? Oh well, the plane's leaving, the boat's leaving, we gotta go. They'll lose your ass in a minute over there. No, watch your manners. Please.
In shambles. I'm on my period, first day, so I'm already not in the mood. Americans, get the to Jamaica. I don't care if you have to swim back. This hurricane has been coming for a week now. You had time to change your flight. And Uno have the audacity to complain about the food you're getting. Oh, we're only getting pastries for breakfast. Oh, they're giving us goodie bags with snacks and things in there. Where's the buffet? Why isn't the buffet open? These people at the hotel who are rationing and portioning out food for all of Uno ungrateful people, their house is now flat.
Yeah. They say most people don't even have a roof. That's what they said. Most people don't even have a roof right now.
Come on, Papa. Come on. Whoa. Okay, good. Hey, ready? Go there. Hold it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. All right, good.
That's what we want to see. So I also want to showcase that there was a hotel where guests were sticking together. And let me tell you something about Caribbeans. You do that shit, somebody from an hour away will cook you dinner and bring the buffet to you and music. You act like a little bitch, they'll make you miss 5 flights. You'll be there for 5 months. Gabrielle. Gabriella, why does everything you say crack me up? I avoid Americans during my travels. You should. I know it hasn't been ages, but you and I talk all the time, so I keep up with you actually. Oh my God. How you doing, by the way? You literally got service, sweetie? Gabriella, you got service? By the way, I need to talk to you about service.
Y'all, so it is the morning after the hurricane, and we just want to look around and thank all the staff at the Deja Resort. Y'all, when I say they took care of us for real, like nothing. We want to hug and say thank you for taking care of us during the storm. You gonna let y'all know what's your name? Ashley. Thank you. Y'all, this is your name. Thank you. We're telling him thank you for taking care of us during the storm, y'all.
Hey, guys.
They was coming to our room. We're safe in his arms. We love y'all for real. What Jordan do?
Jordan personally made sure I got my plate of food. He said, you ain't get your food? Hold on. Came back to my room, knocked on my door, gave me 2 hot plates.
During the storm, y'all.
During the storm,
during the hurricane.
100 and some went outside, he came and brought me my food. So
we love y'all for real. This is the chef, y'all. Thank you to them for still cooking for us during this storm, y'all. Yeah. It was so good. Thank you. Our hard work during the storm, okay? Thank you, Leonard. These are friends. They be talking to us. They come to our room and check on us and everything. Everything, thank you. Yeah. We're good. We don't know when we're going home. We're with y'all as far as we know. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
This is Sophia, guys.
We kidding.
Thank you for taking care of us during this hurricane. Thank you. Satia's the best, and he works so hard.
Yeah.
This the head chef, y'all. The food was so good, and they were still cooking for us during the hurricane. Thank you, chef. No sack lunches over here at Deja Resort. They still cook for us during the hurricane. To the people.
We say we always looking for our people. Always be positive and stay focused at all times.
Amen. Thank you. No, this is Delia, guys. She's the manager at the resort. She is taking care of everybody and making sure everybody is okay and everybody is good. Yes. They made this 3-star resort a 5-star resort with the experience and the love from the people, y'all. Yes, ma'am. Here go Mini-Me, y'all. That's my favorite. I think Mini-Me is my favorite. Thank you, Mini-Me.
What's up?
Come here, Ron. This is a video thanking Deja Resort This is our hotel security, y'all. This is Ron. We're making a video thanking the staff for all their hard work during the storm. During this hurricane. We really appreciate it.
I will take care of them, okay? They will coming home back safe, all right?
They spend time away from their kids to come deal with us. And that's very unfortunate. They still have to go back home to their families, and they still have to go check on their own families, and they still here working.
What your baby ever say about you?
My baby favor me?
Yeah, I got the live last night. And I watched out some of your videos.
You watch some of the videos? Yes.
And I was on your live, but you never know.
I didn't see. Y'all, this is Roshan.
Hey, y'all good?
We good, my friend. No, Wagwan.
Wagwan, the G.
Thank you to Rashawn, y'all. He did everything we needed him to do and more. He came to our room, checked on us, did all of that. They made sure we okay during this storm. I ain't speaking pop. Okay. So what I gotta say? I can tell you what I gotta say.
You need to say, oh, big up Jamaica.
Big up Jamaica.
Always come on the island.
Always come to the island.
Make sure I say, yo, when I come back, I just beer vibes.
Shout out to them, y'all know for real. They been taking care of us. Coming to our room, banging our door down, talking about y'all want some food. Y'all come and get some food right now. Making us get some food. Everything. This is Jim, y'all. Shout out to Jim. Jim, it took us a little minute for Jim because Jim was scaring us. We first met Jim at the club. We didn't know he worked here. We met him at the club, y'all. And he was scaring us. We thought he was good care of us. We appreciate y'all. Thank you for coming to check on us and everything.
Thank you.
Tell the people what you got to tell the people.
Be safe.
Yeah, Jim was a little skeptical at first, y'all, but we started hanging out. He was cool. But we first met him at the club, y'all, and we didn't know he worked here. So when we came back here, and then he came like 15 minutes later, we thought he followed us to the resort and everything, but nah. He worked here and he cool, y'all. The staff has been amazing at Deja Resort. If you come to Jamaica, this may be a 3-star hotel. It may not be directly on the beach, but it's right across the street from the beach, and the staff will make it a 5-star hotel, I swear to God. And this hotel was very sturdy during the hurricane, I swear. It was very sturdy. So, 5-star review to Deja Resort. If you come to Jamaica anytime in the future in 2026, I know people might not be traveling for the rest of the year, but definitely we did Ashley first. Yeah. Look at him, Ashley. Make sure y'all book with this resort though. It may only be 3-star as far as like the amenities and everything like that, but it's still great. The people have fun. They turn up with us. They go out. Like it's very fun. It's very fun. Shout out to them.
Let me tell you something. Those 2 girls are coming back with some husbands. They're not rushing back. Everybody's in the same age bracket. Why everybody knocking on their door? They some little cutie pies. The boys are young. They in the club with the same guy that didn't know that the guy he's stalking me, but he works here. Y'all about to get some dick. And a husband. Y'all about to move to Jamaica, child. With your baby. Clock it. Enoch says to Gabriella, I totally agree and try to avoid merchant on vacation as well. So gross. Oh my God. Why do we act this way? Oh, it's so sad. It's not the best service right now. Oh, it's not the Wi-Fi service. She's someplace too. I go kayaking later, and that cleanse knocked me out. Well, Gabriella, who has been on my show, I can't even not been on, participates on my show all the time, is going to create a woman's retreat that has to do with maybe not going to a resort and treating other people like they're your fucking slaves, but going to a feminine retreat where you seriously get catered to, nurtured, fed, and it's by like the native people. And the accommodations are not going to be like a resort. But for me personally to recalibrate and re-humble myself, I rather go to a place where the retreat is about taking care of women, your body. For those of you that are trying to get pregnant, like this is the type of resort that Gabriella is at now, and she's going to create her own. So, I mean, was it okay to say that? I kind of like said, no, I hope it was okay to say that, Gabrielle. It's too late now, but yeah, I hope you get it. I think the point that I'm trying to make is going on vacation to act like you're the shit is the worst thing you could do. But going on a vacation to be serviced in a way where you come back with a clear head, body cleanse, internally, externally, like, she goes, of course, thank you. Okay, thank you. Like, I would, like, you build it and I will be there. Now, I know you're talking about young ladies, but fuck it. I need a whole body cleanse too. I'll be there. Yeah. That's what it is. It's a cultural vacation, a cultural connected vacation where you will learn, you will learn, you will come back a better woman. Or maybe at this stage of the game, a better man. They need cleansing too. Oh, okay. So, because I don't have a car right now, I gotta wait till I get to California. My sister left me some money, so I'm not worried about getting my car fixed. But I'm without a car for a little bit, right? Which happens to a lot of us here, right? And so, and so, I'm pushing my cart, and I have to stop in for a pate. Pate's a big here. So I stopped in for a pate, and these men were at the gas station. Gas station is not, it's like a 7-Eleven over here. It's very similar, gas stations. So I go in to get the pates, and the men are at the door, and they're talking to each other. I don't understand the fucking Caribbean language. I don't get it. If you talk too fast, I'm out. I'm not listening. But I heard this part. A guy says, I'm not a jealous man, he says. Clear as day. He said, I'm not a jealous man. And then I listen to him because I want to hear why you're not jealous, because Caribbeans, these men here are out of pocket. So he goes, why should I be a jealous man? I'm chasing after her. I get put in jail. I don't have time for that. So for me, I'm not going to carry jealousy. So I looked at him and I said, I would date you. And the other guys were like, they're ignoring me, right? My woman, I'm jealous. I'm going to tell you I'm jealous. Blah, 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 blah. Stupid me doesn't walk out. And I look at the other guy that says he's jealous. And I said, why are you jealous? And he goes, what's wrong with being jealous? That means I love you. I said, no, it does not mean that you love me. It means that you're controlling. I'm not controlling. I'm not controlling. I'm not going to let anybody touch my woman or whatever. It's crazy. And I said, he goes, that means I love you. I said, that's the problem with you Caribbean men. You want to talk about love, but you got to put a ring on it. You know what he says to me? He points to my vagina and he goes, I put a ring there. We all, including me, we all busted out laughing. It was so real and so raw and so meaningful that you just had to believe him. He's like, I put a ring there. Like, I lost the argument, basically. And I still wouldn't date that one. Nope. Gabriella says she's changed in a short amount of time. I've been here and I'm grateful. It seems like it. You know, just remember, Gabriella, one day you're going to tell this story and this is where you grew up. What an amazing place to be where you can go, I think I grew up on this vacation. So nice. Good. Good. All ages, all women, good. Because I'm not trying to push, bring, develop. I'm trying to develop my soul. I'm trying not to be a tourist in Jamaica acting the fucking fool. I'm trying to humble myself. I'm trying to raise children that understands the body of kindness because I'm their example. All right, y'all. I am tired at this point. I done talked to myself. I wasn't going to do a reading, but I did bring my cards just in case. But I really couldn't get a reading out of this. Is there a question that you guys think I should be looking at? Because if not, it's okay to end this. There's so many other videos I have to do. Now, I did Leo's horoscope is going to be on the All Leo channel for the month. I have been doing theirs by the week, and this week was a tower moment for me, losing my car. And I spoke with another Leo. She's in her tower moment too. So with broken bones. So for Leos through the 31st, I think was the reading, give or take a day or so after November. This was a tower week for us. So just be mindful that something could still be coming. That means watch your fucking mouth at work. And if you're a tourist in Jamaica, shut the fuck up. It's Leos, but everybody shut the fuck up. You're not going to change the conditions. And if you keep fucking with people, you won't get out for months. You'll be the last one on the plane. So humble yourself, be nice, pretend to be nice, so you can get home to your family. All right, guys. I love you. Call me for your own personal reading, 213-458-7408. And I love you. I am available right now. I'm going to go take Richard some carrot. Oh, so good. Some carrot juice with cucumber and ginger. That's how I made it. And let me tell you something. It was a whole carrot, half a cucumber, and I had a stateside cucumber, that waxy one. But the cucumbers here, the cucumbers here, they're short, they're fat, they don't have wax on them. So I like local cucumbers, but I didn't see it when I went to the store, which is fine. Anywho, have a good day, everyone, and be what? Nice. If you nice, you going to have people knocking on your door wanting to give you food. It works. Call me for your own personal reading. 213-458-7408. Take it easy. Bye.
In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I'm sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown lived the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.